Hey team, welcome to campaign 16 and campaign 18. So we are working, we are actually selling campaign 16 now, but we're going to be prepping for campaign 18. We're always looking to ahead. That's part of the biz and just making sure we're ready. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on over. No reason for us to not just get started. Um, I was looking at some things here in Avon. So, right now, we are on campaign 16, so it'll be this book here. Um, if you need a review, um, uh, I have a video out on YouTube or for my customers where I've gone through the entire brochure. I'll put that into the team page and in the email. You can watch it for a refresh on what you might want to say, and just where I've demonstrated the products. Um, and so you can catch that. This is the second time on this goodbyes flyer. And this is all about like clearance products. So if it's still available, it could go very quickly. So if you have anybody ordering out of this, you're gonna have to kind of order quickly, or kind of give them their total close to when you're placing your order, just in case it sells out. So watch kind of ordering out of this, just because it is actually a clearance off of like our clearance section. Um, so that's where we are for now. I have to say, the big things are the Organist. We're into the Organist algae line. Great smell. Giving no frizz, hair, giving that silky look. Um, Giving hydration. The whipped body cream is fantastic. It smells so good. It just smells clean and it smells fresh. And I just absolutely can't say enough. One of my new favorite products is this dry shampoo on the go. OMG, it is fantastic. Can't say enough about it. It is, if you place your order this week, we'll go over and I'll show you the bundle. But this is in the Shop and Learn bundle for Thursday and Friday for the 31st and the 1st. So you could actually get this product for free, even though it just came out last campaign. And it is fantastic. And then, of course, the other big one is the hip pause. The one thing I want to say on this one, and if you watch the other video, but I want to just hit on this quickly, is that I have let friends use this product, especially the cooling spray. Even if you are not in menopause or perimenopause, this cooling spray with this heat that we have going on is fantastic. It is just a cooling spray. So if you definitely want to be able to extend this out beyond just who it's kind of being, you know, targeted towards, I would target it towards everyone because it has a very light rose smell, but the cooling sensation is superb. So, if you don't need to wipe the sweat off your face, um, and uh, and be able to have a cooling spray, that's everybody. That's everybody, right? The guys may not like the rose scent, but definitely what we you know, it is what it is. It is awesome. Okay, so the one thing I want to show you before we go in is that I verified and I looked up that campaign 18, as we go in to get ready, this is our our third quarter um, discontinued and what we recommend they use instead. And our campaign 18, which is what we're just getting ready to go into, it is going to replace our FMG Match Tint Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. So we have a lot of customers that are faithful to this line. Hello, I'm one of them. So I'm really hoping that they are going to do us good. So we're going to look into that. But this is, let me show you the line. So just so you know which one it is replacing. So foundation, this match tint right here. So if you have customers that are using this line, you're gonna have to let them know that it is being discontinued. So once it sells out, that's it. It's sold out. But we have the replacement coming in campaign 18. So definitely making sure that and this was a $12.99 product for, and it's a little bit smaller than the Cashmere tends to be. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that while we're here. It is a 1 fluid ounce. Um, it's a sheer buildable coverage. That's what I liked about it the most. It blurs without setting into fine lines and pores, non-creasing, moisture boosting, and has a um, radiant pearl finish natural glow. And that, those are all the things that I absolutely, because like I said, I'm one of them. I have been faithful to this line forever. So I'm hoping that they're going to do us good as they change it. So let's go ahead and start talking about campaign 18. Um, One thing I want you guys to remember, what is it that we think about when we go into the what's new? We're going to think about 1 or 2 items that we're going to try to highlight in campaign 18. Who are we going to highlight them to? Who are we going to share them with? How are we going to share them? Are we going to get them and be showing in person? Are we going to do some social media? What are we going to do to share it? And then, of course, the absolute is following up after we've done all the things. Because if you don't follow up, you're not getting it. So this is going to be the replacement. It is, let's look at that. It is 1 fluid ounce. So it's the same, but it's going to be a $20 price tag. Don't talk about it being more expensive. Anything named Cashmere should be more expensive anything anyway, right? And it's just building our orders up. And as we get new formulas, it's going to get more expensive. It's just how it is. So this one, again, it's saying it's a weightless hydrating formula. So that's nice, focusing on blurring. It's going to camouflage imperfections and redness with transferring without transferring for smooth, even all day complexion perfection. Blends effortlessly and never looks cakey. Buildable medium to full. So I'm worried that it's going to be a little bit heavier. I'm going to get it and try it because I need to know on this one too, because you're talking to a girl that has loved our line forever. Ever since I've been back with Avon again, I have been, that's 8 years now. I have been a, in the tinted line in the other line. So hopefully this is it. Um, one thing is that we have um, more colors to choose from. So where on the other one there was just a few, this one we're going to have to match a little bit again. And we're going into our warms, our neutrals, and our cools. We've talked about that before when we talked about another foundation launch not too long ago, but I would like to go back over it again. I have it pulled up on our Facebook page, but this is some of the stuff that we can look at. So when you're doing a consultation um, with a customer, these are some of the things that you can ask them and help them pick out the coloring. They're going to be able to try this on virtually, but it also is nice to just kind of get an outline of which one they're looking for first. So matching undertones, that's what this is about. The first one and the one that a lot of people do is look at the inside of your wrist. Um, if if the veins in your wrist look blue or purple, you're likely to have cool undertones. If they look green or olive, you're likely to have warm. And if it looks kind of a mixture of both, you're going to be a neutral because we're always working with cool, warm, and neutral. What color are the nail beds in your nails? So if it's pink or rosy, that usually means cool. Peach or golden means warm. And if you're not sure or it's a blend of both, go with a neutral on this one. Which jewelry looks better on you? If you think silver is more flattering, you're probably a cool tone. Gold tends to flatter a warm tone better. And if you look great in both, you could be, choose neutral on this one. How does your skin react to the sun? If you burn easily, you're probably on the cool side. If you tan easily, you're on the warm side. And if you burn sometimes, tan sometimes, that kind of means you're neutral again. So basically, you want to kind of look at your answers. If you had mostly A answers, the first answers, for cool, you're cool. If you had mostly B answers, you're warm. And if you mostly had that third option, then you're a neutral. So that's kind of what you're going to be looking at and talking to your customers about when they're trying to pick out either a W, an N, or a C. Warm, neutral, cool. So that just will help a little bit so that when they're doing the virtual try on, um, it'll just help nail down that color selection just a little bit more. We do have some specials going on. It looks like if you have any two purchases from pages 3 to 7, you're going to get a free oil rewind roller ball, and you're going to get a free pack of the foundation samples. And it looks like in this pack, it's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors to choose from. So it looks like W2, oops. So W2, um, N3, so N3, so W2, N3, C7 and N9. Where are those? Wow. Oh, C7. Okay, C7. Okay, so yeah, it's okay. So it's giving you a nice. So these two, and then C7 and N9. So you'll have a nice arrangement of colors, four colors on that. And you'll also be able, just even if you're not color matched, you'll be able to get an idea of the of the formula. So that's always nice too, is just to see if you like the formula. So this is really just kind of a multi uh, blur. It's focus on you. It's just going to blur out your imperfections. Hopefully not with too much um, of a coverage to where it feels heavy. So they're while they're doing that, they're also coming out with the new concealers. So these are a full coverage concealer, um, dark circles, redness, without settling or transferring. So we will have um, quite a few colors here. And again, it's going into the warms, cools, and neutrals to try to do the select. So there again, you're going to be able to help your customers choose, if they want to do a concealer to go with their foundation. This is a new limited edition Cashmere Multi Balm. To me, it's a sheer wash of color for face and lips. So this is to me looks like it's gonna be, you can see here where she's got it on her cheeks and lip. It's gonna be like our, uh, oh my goodness, what is it that we just came out with? Um, our Go brand that we just came out with. So that's why this is limited time. This looks like maybe it's a little bit more pearlesque, where the other one is more, um, this one's going to look really dewy. Um, so maybe this is going to be more, the other one is more of a powder finish, and a matte lip. This is going to be more of a dew, so more of a radiant and uh, more of a lip balm kind of feeling versus a matte. Um, so yeah, so might be something new to try. So if you'd like to try that, it's going to come out in four colors. So, we'll, give it a try, see if there's something you want to add. So they're going into um uh more of the so this is, our cashmere line, and this is our match line. Um Now we're going to be keeping our match um, prime. So this is the one that is just one color. I mean, it's not color. It's just one. It's sheer coverage, matte finish, and you just put it on and it just kind of blurs everything. You can use it by itself or you can use it as a primer. So this one's not going anywhere. So if you have customers that use just the face perfector, it's not going anywhere. So for sure. And we'll be keeping the rest of this lineup, the match airbrush and the wand correctors. So if you want to add any of this stuff, uh, to give it a try, this will be a good time to do it. Like I said, it's up to you what you want to try to highlight. And if you're not into foundation, my men, if you're not into that, choose something else this campaign. It doesn't have to always be what's on the front page. That's for sure. So we're going into, now you can order all this stuff now. So make sure, yeah, make sure that you're looking at it. So here we're looking at jewelry. Um, Definitely some cute pieces. This one is um, Gem Like Vine and Olive collection. That's kind of cute. So Vine and Olive collection, it's a 3-layer. So bracelet, earrings, and necklace, each sold separately. We're going into the, what is that? The wild time. So you've got kind of the animal, oh, serpentine. So this is more like a snake-like collection. So this is more like a snake. So this is a leopard watch, but these are more snake-like texture. Um, these are leopard earrings. Um, those are cute. Um, and then headband and scrunchie. So if you have anybody that, loves the headband and scrunchies, or if you do, it's $14.99 for the set. Of course, that's before your discount. So there are some items there. Um, More jewelry. Sometimes, lettering can be big. So here's some hearts with letters on them. Um, I thought this was unique. So I've not seen anything in an ombre like that. And it would have a dangle earring. So really kind of cool. Um, Circle of Elegance collection. So definitely looking around, seeing what, oh, that's really neat. Blue and gold on opposite sides. So this is definitely Whispering Sky collection. And this is one of the tie ribbon ones. Tie it all up. The Autumn Glow ribbon necklace. So you've got all your autumn colors here and you just tie it up with the ribbon. So definitely some really cool jewelry going into those fall fashions. So jean jackets are coming back. Look like they're going to be, part of our the trend for this fall. And then you've got the oh my gosh, the side pockets just and faux shirting collar. So yeah, so that's the shirting. I've never heard shearling before, but so it's kind of a I guess like a fur, but not if it's fake, of course. But yeah, so it's going to be a longer jacket. So kind of a neat uh go on the jean jacket. And then they've got this really um good size organizing um purse. It's, this is what the outside looks like, but on the inside, it actually has compartments. So if you need to organize for school or for any type of, anything you're going to, and you need a big bag, but you'd like to still be organized, that's, a way to go. Looks like here we've got, so here we're talking about the boot. Um, so boot, shiny leggings. So it looks like you get the whole outfit. And then side slit with functioning buttons here on the shirt, definitely giving it a different look. And then a zipper front. So and pocket. So yeah, it's kind of a cool outfit there. Getting into that fall fashion, that's for sure. So if you're looking at any of it, here's a nice dress, nice fall colors, grid print dress, black, white, and gold and yellow grid. So looks like that would be, and then here it looks like a 2-pack of animal print and their mock neck shirts. So, mock neck means like it's not quite a turtleneck, just kind of goes up a little bit. So here is a 2-pack on those in the animal print. And then we go into some bundles. You know what I say? If you're looking for a bundle, that's great. Don't put stuff, don't buy just to sit it on your shelf, y'all. But you can get some amazing savings if you're wanting to try some of these products. But definitely make sure it's something you have a use for and not just something you're going to sit and then wonder why you aren't making any money. Um, like I said, this is great way to get some of these products if you have customers for them. But just make sure that you do. This is still available as long as that mat is still available. And of course, here's our samples. So of course you can buy samples, $1.50 for a card. Remember, you're getting 4 of the foundation colors here. So 4 colors for $1.50. That's not bad. But yeah, we definitely have so if that's just so that you can feel the texture of it. You can feel if you're gonna like the coverage. And then we've got, if you guys want any of the other samples that we've got going on. And it looks like on the back is going to be a bundle, $39.99 for a 4-piece bundle. When you buy any $10 in the brochure, it's got it's called a beauty grab bag set on the run crossbody bag. Features a zip lock and strap, metal buckles, attached to your key ring. So you've got all kinds of zip areas. Then you're also going to get your Dream Life, one of our classics, um, uh, Collagen Boost, Eye Lift Pro, and then our Esonox, that is our Esonox, a new clinical revitalize and reveal. That is one of our kind of our resurfacing lotions. So, nice set for, and that will be on the back cover. You won't be able to buy that until we actually get to the brochure. So that's what we have going on for campaign 16. Have you seen what it is that you're wanting to do? Hope you guys are staying up to date on your incentives. Hope that are you doing your consistency? I know that Mary Ann and I are the only ones on the team who are um, going for this consistency challenge. So you had to have had an order in 14 or 15. So if you didn't play the game, you're not in it. So sorry, that's going to be one you're not going to be able to get into. The extended for the sunscreen is been extended out to campaign 16. Wanted to make sure that you guys knew that. They wanted to extend some of these out so that since we've had shipping problems and whatnot, they wanted to go ahead and make sure that they extended some of these incentives out. Of course, these are the bundles for new ambassadors, a $75 and $100 bundles. Of course, anybody can buy them if you would just like to have product, but definitely make sure that you're buying it with purpose. Extended, so extended through campaign 19. Shipping on us. Remember, anybody shopping on your e-store for the first time, Avon's going to pay the shipping for. So that helps. And Power Up, that is through the end of the year. And I know Erica just, she is receiving her first, she qualified for her first free bundle. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, and yeah, so, and then, we have our leaders, uh, for our leaders. We don't have any other leaders besides me on the team. But if we do have some that you guys work up to a bronze promoter, you would be eligible for these leader incentives. So I will tell you that thank you, Erica, for placing that order. We now have 20 new people on our team. And I'm going to be getting a sample bundle. And of course, I am going to be passing that on to Erica. She worked for it. We have new team members to grow our team, and she gets that, and she's going to be receiving that bundle of samples that Avon sends me, on top of what I'll send her to help with a business boost. So that's it, y'all. I hope that you guys are all working on it. Definitely getting getting out there and letting people know what you do. As long as you are working out in the public, is handing out books, handing out business cards, wearing Avon attire, whatever you need to do to let people know that you sell Avon, do it. We need to just get more and more people knowing what you do. So if you have any questions, I'm just a call, text, or phone call away. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's make sure that everybody knows that we're here to sell and that we're also here if they would like to join us in selling. With that, I will see you guys at mid-campaign.